What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. One Piece episode 236. We have the Luffy v Usopp showdown here. I'm not taking into much in it. I don't think this is going to be this crazy, drawn out, the entire episode type thing. We know if Luffy really wanted to, he could cock back a pistol and crack that man in the chin, decapitate him if he wanted to, but Luffy isn't at that mental mindset. I'm sure maybe Usopp will come up with some smart things or some gag things in his bag and get Luffy to hesitate or maybe freeze or make a mistake or something like that, but I feel like at any time Luffy could just flip that switch if he wanted to. We'll see what happens. Hopefully this gets wrapped up. Usopp is my least favorite character of the entire crew. I understand his emotions and stuff, but sometimes like there is just nothing you can do, and I know he doesn't want to accept that, so it might take a little bit for him to calm down, so we'll give him his time. Hopefully we can speed through this. I want to get to the Nico Robin stuff. I've been wanting to get to that since we were in the last little mini arc when we ran into the Admiral. So hopefully we get to that sooner than later. Just go ahead and do it. We're pressing play on the episode right now. He's talking a big game. Says he knows about his powers, huh? Isn't it he's weak to... You can stab him, right? Correct? I think that's his weakness, correct? Oh no. Oh no, Chopper's falling for it just like the kids used to back on his little island. Zoro telling his ass to go inside is great. That doesn't look like real blood to me at all. I don't think that's real blood. It's fake. Luffy, it's eggs. Like at any point, if Luffy was serious, he could literally cock back and drill him. We're really doing this. Luffy, we're gonna get serious or not? Cock back and drill him in the face. What are we doing here? Why are we even giving Usopp a moment of shine? Okay. Pepper in his nose, pepper in his eyes, he's falling on spikes, and... This is the worst matchup he's ever had. I've never seen Luffy lose this bad. Where the hell did he pull that shit from? He's never been this dialed in when we've had to fight somebody, by the way. Never in his life. Unless he's been on the brink of death. He'll eventually run out, though. That bag only carries so much. It's not like he's Hermione Granger and his bag is imbued with a spell that you can just keep pulling shit out of. What are we doing here? I've seen Luffy fight before, and we're not taking this serious. Wasn't he talking about... Oh god, here we go. Is he gonna do faint? Because he's not breathing in any air? Are we done? Are we done giving Usopp his 15 seconds of fame here? Like, I get it, it's thought out, he put some into it, but seriously. Luffy, what are we doing? I understand he's putting Tabasco in your mouth and pepper in your nose, but seriously? I've seen you flip that switch before, and I know he doesn't see Usopp in that light to flip that switch, but then it just gives him this false sense of like, see, I told you I could, but like, he can't. But Luffy's not that person. I wouldn't take that personally. When Luffy had flipped that switch of, okay, if you don't want to like listen, get off the ship type stuff, that's the attitude I would have had. Are we done? Well, Usopp, you done? You gonna come get back on the ship or what? Have we had enough? You let him feel good? Oh, it's made to look like it's crying. Hopefully this doesn't continue past this episode. So we got about 8 minutes left if we're lucky. I want to get to the Nico Robin stuff so bad. Like I said, I've already predicted I'll put my savings on it. When this arc is over, Usopp and the ship, the actual ship that we have, will all be leaving together. IMO. I want Luffy to hit him, by the way. I don't know if he actually will, but I want him to. I don't know if they're actually going to let that happen, but I do want him to. He doesn't have to hit him like he hit Bellamy, but I do want... But he's not fighting this battle with all his strength. Just end this shit, man. Just end it. And I know there's already going to be people like, well, if you really think about it, the things that Usopp was using would explain how he could be... No. No. Not at all. Not at all. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the logic or how somebody broke it down in somebody else's YouTube comments or on a Reddit post 10 years ago. Absolutely not. That literally could have been done off jump, by the way. Get a dial? Can Luffy, I mean not Luffy, can Usopp even eat that dial without throwing his damn arm off? Exactly, what are we talking about here? I'm literally on my feet and this man almost lost his damn arm. Do you want me to kill you? Luffy, just TKO him. Why are we even giving him the light of day? Like, I understand, but like, really? If you flashback one more time. Put him to sleep and let him wake up and think about it. Let him sleep about it, or talk to him, do something. Just stop building up this man like this. Like he's Like he's Batman level with prep time and all that shit. Stop this. Be wild if Zoro like grabs his hand or something like that. I don't think he's really gonna like hit him. He's sending that shit back to damn Alabasta in a minute. He definitely held back though. I've seen him put some shit in that. I love how Zoro's got a straight face too. I love how Zoro didn't blink about that shit. Leave his ass there, Chopper. You go attend to him. Let him sleep on it. And if he's still got an issue and doesn't want to roll, then he doesn't want to roll. You fought and you lost. It is what it is. Now hopefully Luffy doesn't walk up on him to check on him and get some kind of arc star dial to the face. Don't do it, Luffy. Don't get yourself arc starred in the face. I feel like he pulled that punch too. Of course not. My man's got a bag full of party tricks. Now, if it was like Sanji with that bag or Zoro with that bag, okay. But like, you get the same. You better off throwing Nami in there. I would like to see this though, more like crew turmoil, and because everything's been always like, we just go, we agree, nothing's been an issue. Yeah, he already said he was getting a new ship anyway, so you could take the Mary and do whatever the hell you want with it. Captaincy. Chopper can't handle these emotions. He really could take the ship because he already told him we were getting a new one. So if you want this rundown piece of shit, take it. We're getting out of here. But I already know. They're going to figure out some kind of way to piece this thing back together and they'll sail out on it together. Usopp will be a part of it. So it might take another couple episodes to put this little thing behind us. But he's not your priority anymore, Chopper. Yeah, and then you're gonna go out there and like put a lollipop in his mouth and give him a band-aid? Like, come on now. Yeah, he proposed it and he lost. So, we show no emotions. We show no emotions. That was the pirate's life they chose. Zoro speaking that shit. Correct. I'm not gonna lie to you, but if we were taking votes, Chopper, you piece of shit. He just got lowered on my rankings. Left him some med kit out there and shit. Man, Zoro's the only one not flinching. I love it. Everybody's a mess. I don't think Nico will be crying either. Mostly because she hasn't been with us that long to have that kind of emotions. I want to go back and look at that though. I want to look at that real quick. But Luffy's getting emotional. Because, I mean, it is his crew, and to see it get to this point is rough. Luffy starts breaking down. And Zoro speaking that shit. Alright, Sanji didn't budge either. We'd like to see that. Hey, I've been said it from the time. I mean, if we were taking votes, I'd put a vote in for Zoro. But like I said, it's good to see this, and they all just don't like sail like everything's perfect and everything's fine. Because you do have differences. You know, whoever like leads a group, whoever's king, whatever story or show or book you read, watch, you don't agree with every decision. And anytime there's been a disagreement or an opposing position to what Luffy suggested or Luffy wants to do, it's always like a joke or a gag, or Nami will like punch him in the back of the head or something like that, and you know, they'll laugh about it, and then of course, you know, they'll do the right thing instead of like Luffy's just instinctual thing. I feel like this is the first thing where we've seen like actual internal turmoil. Granted, it only got to this part because of what the ship means to Usopp. It doesn't have that meaning or connection to the rest. Like, don't get me wrong, they deeply care about it. Like, Luffy was emotional about it before he even had to tell him the news, but like, who it came from and who that person means to Usopp and all that stuff, it's a deeper meaning for him. But still, it gets to a point where like, no matter how strong you are or the money you have, you just can't undo things or fix things. And if we went to the best in the world and they say they can't, I mean, we could try to piece it together for as long as we can, but like, do we want to be stranded in the middle of nowhere a couple days from now, a couple months from now, when the shit just falls apart? And if you want to say that, say like, yeah, this is our ship, we just do that, then okay, do that, but it's gonna have to be replaced at some point. So again, it's easier for me to say that because I'm not in it, but Usopp stands no chance. That's the best fight he's ever had in the entire series. Granted, he did get that like Batman knowledge and prep time, but I love to see Zoro. Like, he's speaking to the group there and speaking directly to Luffy as a captain. Like, if you falter and you show emotions and you flinch, how can we support that or follow that, you know? But I'd be curious to see if we have any other internal disputes up to this level as the story goes. I would think we would. We got that a little bit with Nami when we went to like her island and stuff like that, with her trying to do everything by herself and her not needing our help, and but it wasn't to this level, so we'll see. Again, like I said, give it a couple more episodes, or when this arc gets to its closing points, everybody's gonna be friends again, everybody's gonna be on the ship, it'll be fine. I hope we get to this Nico Robin stuff sooner than later. We'll see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe as always.